I'd like to thank Mr. Nathan Wheeler and the greatest high school band in all of Central Illinois.
Yeah!
We are thrilled to have this opportunity to have the governor here today to sign legislation into effect that not only provides more stability for energy production in Illinois, but also preserves hundreds of jobs and viable tax base for DeWitt County and the community of Clinton. Several months ago, some of us from the community traveled to Springfield to meet with the governor. He graciously listened to us and told us that keeping the power plants open here and in the Quad Cities was important to him, and I guess he proved that. We want to thank all of you that had a part in working hard to pass the legislation. At this time, I would like to introduce one of our students here at Clinton High School. He is a senior, an honor roll student, a member of the FFA. He's part of the Big Brother, Big Sister program and secretary of the senior class. He is also a member of our inaugural CDL program here at Clinton High School. He has a presentation he would like to make to Governor Ronner. Kevin Tudo.
Thank you, Dr. Nettles. Governor Ronner, on behalf of the school district and our community, we would like to thank you for the foresight and dedication to clean energy in Illinois. This legislation not only does that, but also greatly affects our school and community. Keeping clean energy, and especially the Clinton Power Plant open, provides a brighter future for Clinton schools, DeWitt County, and all of Illinois. We appreciate you and all of the legislators that worked to get this legislation passed. And on behalf of the school district, we would like to thank you. Here's our thank you gift.
Please welcome to the stage the Executive Director of the Citizens Utility Board, Dave Collado.
Thank you. My name is David Collado, and I'm the Executive Director of the Citizens Utility Board. Let me start by thanking the Governor, the four leaders of the General Assembly, and all the sponsors of their bill for their strong leadership on this issue. This was a long road with negotiations on most parts of the bill that lasted nearly 2 years. That's inevitable, I think, when you have an issue that's this complex, this important to the state. And make no mistake, the bill we ended up with, the Future Energy Jobs Bill, is good for consumers, it's good for the environment, it's good for jobs, and it's good for the people of the state of Illinois. Because of the Future Energy Jobs Bill, Illinois will be a national leader in the clean energy economy. If you take energy efficiency as just one example, for a consumer, nothing is more important than efficiency. It's really one of the keys to keeping bills reasonable going forward. Well, Illinois will now have either the first or second best law in the country on efficiency, and this will save consumers over $4 billion by 2030. That's a big deal, and it's because of the Future Energy Jobs Bill. Also because of the bill, not only will we preserve thousands of jobs in our nuclear plants, but we also create thousands more new jobs through investments in renewables, efficiency, and the green tech sector, and that's a big deal too. And finally, because of the Future Energy Jobs Bill, consumer bills will be lower than they would be if the bill didn't pass. And that's a very important point, and one that I think is often lost in this debate. Bills will be lower because the cost of the nuclear program with the consumer protections that were added will be less than the price increases that would have occurred if the plants closed. And bills will be lower because of the historic investments in energy efficiency that will provide money-saving opportunities for consumers and lower overall market prices. So this is a good bill for consumers, for jobs, and the environment, and that's why we supported it. To conclude, speaking for the Clean Jobs Coalition, of which we are a member, we are really proud of the outcome and the role we leaders who did that as well. A lot of them are here. You know who you are. I can't thank everyone. These were an example of politics at its best. These were bipartisan negotiations. At times they were tough, but we got a very, very good outcome. That's one I think we can all be happy about and proud about. And finally, on a personal note, let me say I know how much the Clinton nuclear plant means to the community, means to the state, and I'm very happy today that we were able to find a solution to keep the plant open and make it good for the community. Thank you so much.
Please welcome to the stage Site Vice President of the Clinton Power Station, Ted Stoner.
What a great day today is. Let's hear that. What a fantastic turnout. I could not be happier. Over the last 2 years, we have had our struggles here with the community and the station as far as the economic viability of our station. But today we're going to celebrate something much better than that. But let me just remind you of the path that we've been on. Approximately 2 years ago today, we started having those challenges and that discussion with the legislators. At 6 months ago, we announced the early retirement of Clinton Power Station. During that period, it was my responsibility to sit down with our employees and explain to them that on June 1st of 2017, we no longer would be asked to provide clean, no carbon electricity for this state. It was the most difficult time. We then really looked at deep amongst ourselves to see what we could go do different. We started rallies, we did petitions, we did emails, we did texts, and we called every Illinois legislator we could to ask them for help and to show them the benefit of this station. I would like to commend Senator Rose and House Member Mitchell as their support. They easily could have. They could have told us it was too hard, or we didn't have enough time to make that kind of policy happen. But they didn't. They worked with us, beside us, and we soon got a bill, a short 10 amendments later, that Governor Rauner has assigned for us today. I spent the last week of the session in Springfield, and I watched what occurred. On Thursday afternoon, I can tell you it seemed impossible. We had discussions around the rail, we had thoughts, we had ideas, but it just didn't seem as if it was going to happen. But nobody gave up, nobody was defeated. Everybody figured out how to work together to see what we could accomplish. At 5:58, I stood in the gallery of the House, and I listened to great debate on why this bill should or should not happen. Bill Mitchell, your leadership, your courage during that debate was one that's unmatched, and I thank you for it. And at 5:58, that bill passed. Following that, we had to go to the Senate, but there was one problem. There wasn't all the senators we needed there. So Mr. Rhodes was going around knocking on doors and ensuring that everybody would stick around long enough so that we could have that hearing. So we had enough folks. And at 6:51 of that same day, I listened to Chapin Rose, Senator Chapin Rose, provide his testimony on why this bill was good for the state of Illinois and to encourage folks to vote for it. And at 6:51, that bill passed. And I thank you, Senator Chapin Rose, for your support. Today we get to close this chapter because it's not done until Governor Rauner signs that bill, and that's what we're here today for. Today, all of us, every single one of us gets to watch Governor Rauner as he signs the Future Energy Jobs Bill and puts this into effect. This is the bill that will save our station, it will save our communities, and it will allow our families to continue in this great area that we have known to love with many more jobs to come. And I look forward to that. In closing, Governor Rauner, on the behalf of my wife, my 3 children, Christian, Austin, and Jackson, My employees and dear friends and our local community, I thank you. I thank you for taking the time to listen and the courage to put energy policy forward that recognizes zero carbon, large electrical providers that other states can follow. Thank you.